Carol is here with us. And Carol, if your ears were burning a little earlier, it's because in our meeting we were just in awe of you and talking about how inspirational you are, and the way that you've battled through this is so remarkable. And we really wanted you to share with us and our viewers where you dug deep to find that strength.
Well, you know, my biggest strength is my family. As you heard earlier, being a mother is my greatest joy, and my support system has been immense. And my husband, of course, is my strength, you know, when I first came home.
Your strength and your courage, I think you're setting an amazing example for those girls and for your family. Tell us about some of the goals you've achieved.
Yeah, so I quickly learned in inpatient rehab that in order to get out of the hospital, I had to meet their goals. And so when my daughter was going to turn 5, I remember having this huge passion to go snowboarding when I was younger, and I wanted to go skiing with them as a family. And they had brought in a sit ski when I was in inpatient rehab and was able to sit in that, and I always remember that in the back of my mind. So in 2014, I signed up for an 8-week class and went on the sit ski. And February, that Valentine's Day, I went up with my family together. Aww. Yeah, and we all skied together as a family, and just to hear my girls go by and be like, "Hi, Mommy," was like the best sound ever.
And you are so positive. And like Dr. Batra was saying, you are an inspiration to your girls and you're an inspiration to all of us. But I would imagine that every day may not be easy. So I'm wondering, do you have hard days? And when you have hard days, how do you turn that around?
Yeah, I do have hard days, that's for sure. It's not like a bad hair day. It's a really hard day. So, but you know, I feel like there was this moment when my psych therapist came to me and she told me that I couldn't live in the past, that, you know, I was continually making goals and I didn't know what the future was going to hold, but I needed to kind of enjoy and be in the present. And so I started living my life like that and realizing how grateful I was for every moment and every experience that I had with my children.
Carol, so just in sharing your story with us, it's been so inspirational. What's your experience like been in coming out of hiding and telling people about your experience?
Yeah, the first time I spoke was for a church event for some young women and their mothers, and the title was "I Can Do Hard Things," and I really don't even remember what I said, and I think I cried through the whole thing. But it was so rewarding afterwards to be able to have mothers and daughters come up to me and thank me for sharing my story. Because when I first came home, I was like, okay, where's the book? And there was no book. But to be able to give back and to turn something bad into something good made me feel empowered and to press forward more, and yeah.
And I'm going to tell you in the audience, you're very blessed because you all are going to be able to learn more about Carol's story. People at home, you can check it out as well. The book is called Unshattered: Overcoming Tragedy and Choosing a Beautiful Life. In the audience, you're all going to take home a copy. And you are a shining example, Carol, of choosing a beautiful life. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Continued success to you and your family. Just a real honor.
Thank you.
You are exceptional.